today is Friday, May 20th. Tomorrow it's my birthday, and today we have only 9 days away from the time that we're gonna be moving to North Carolina. New destination, more things to do, nicer place, better weather, a lot of changes for us, but it's all gonna be for the good. So what I have for you guys today, it's a battery draining test, battery comparison between these four beasts. We're looking here at the S7, the LG V10, the new HTC 10, and the LG G5. I'm gonna be playing YouTube videos non-stopping until we drain the batteries. I'm gonna set the phones, all of them, in the power saving mode so we can get the most out of the batteries. Hopefully we have a good winner here today that passed 9 hours. So let's go ahead and start with this test right now. The reason why it shows all these phones is because they all have the same battery size, 3000 milliamp, except for the G5 with 2800 milliamp. But because it's similar to these phones and it's one of the newest phones, you know, I still want to give you guys the information and give you the comparison to see how the G5 compares to these other phones in terms of the battery. Like I said, 3000 milliamp battery on the other ones. On the G5 it's removable, on the V10 it's removable. However, on the HTC 10 it's not removable, and on the S7 it's not removable. Now, I apologize if I give the wrong information, but I'm pretty sure the HTC 10 it's the only one that supports quick charge 3.0. So without further ado, my friends, let's go ahead and start with this test. Battery, it's something very important these days when you pick a phone. You know, you want something that offers you really good battery. So hopefully, if you are looking to get a new phone and you are considering any of these phones, so hopefully this test, it's gonna tell you, you know, which phones offer the best battery. So let's start right now, my friends. gonna start the test right here. The phone is 2%. I don't think you guys can even see that it's still playing videos. There it is. I think you can see it now. But it's down to 2%. And we are looking at 9 hours, 12 minutes. So obviously it's not gonna reach 10 hours. So we're gonna stop it right here. Pretty impressive, the results on the Samsung Galaxy S7. So let's talk about this. I'm gonna recap here the specs on these amazing phones. So first we start here with the G5, 2800 milliamp battery. The V10, 3000 milliamp battery. HTC 10, 3000 milliamp battery, and the S7, 3000 milliamp battery. Not removable battery on these two guys. So who got the the last place? The HTC got the last place. Then no, actually I take that back. I'm sorry about that, guys. The last place, or the big loser here, was the V10. Then later the HTC was the second loser, and then the G5 and the S7 were fighting with each other to get the second or the first place. So I have the breakdown, or the battery time here on my this paper right here. So here we go. LG V10, 6 hours and 15 minutes. That's not good at all. That's not good at all, considering that we're in 2016. The standard pretty much for every phone, you should be getting easy between 7 to 8 hours non-stopping if you do this test that I did playing YouTube videos with the brightness in the auto and the battery in the power saving mode. So 6 hours and 15 minutes, not good at all. That's very unacceptable considering the size of the phone. So next we have the HTC 10 with 7 hours and 28 minutes. Not bad. However, I was expecting more from the HTC 10. Then next we have the LG G5 with 8 hours and 40 minutes. And here's the crazy thing, the LG G5 doesn't have a 3000 milliamp battery like the other phones. So it's a 2800 milliamp battery, and surprisingly it got the second place, even though the battery is a little bit smaller than the other two phones. And the big winner here is the S7 with 9 hours and 12 minutes. So 9 hours and 12 minutes. So let's say something here on the G5 with 8 hours and 40 minutes. I will say, in terms of battery, I have to recognize this phone right here, it's not bad at all. I know it was a concern when this phone was announced. A lot of people were not happy because the battery was actually smaller than the G4. I believe the G4 is 3000 milliamp. This phone is 2800. I guarantee you, if I do the same test, this phone will give me more battery than the G4. But the big winner here, guys, it's, let me put this notepad on the side here. Yeah, the big winner, guys, it's the Samsung Galaxy S7. One of the things that I take away from this test here is that I feel like the smaller the screen, the more battery you're gonna get. And with Android 6 on all of these phones, the whole battery optimization, I mean, you should be doing pretty good. That's why I'm really surprised on the HTC, but even more on the V10. Very disappointed. So thumbs up here to Samsung for, you know, making the battery better on the S7. Wow, really impressive battery with such a small phone. 3000 milliamp battery. There you have it. The big winner was the Samsung Galaxy S7. Guys, give me your thoughts or your comments. Congratulations if you own any of these phones. Performance on any of these phones is not a question at all. But when it comes to the battery life, if you really care about the battery life, I would highly say go either with the LG G5 or the S7. Peace out, my friends.